Michael Erlewine, and we're going to talk a little bit about meditation practice. If you ask most Buddhist practitioners what they're doing as regards their meditation, they will tell you that they're doing their practice. And the accent should be on the word practice, because in the beginning, and unfortunately for quite a while, it seems that we're practicing meditation rather than actually meditating. Meditation is something we want to learn how to do, and so we practice it. Now, it took me many years to understand this, and I want to share it with you, and I'll just do the best I can. I don't know what I was thinking all of those years when I was, every day, and for many years I tried to have 2 sessions a day, when I would sit in a quiet place and have my cushion and my little shrine and whole thing, and I would meditate. At least that's what I thought I was doing, was meditating. But really, looking back on it, what I was doing was practicing to meditate, because I really had never learned how to meditate. And I certainly didn't understand at that time that what I was doing was not meditating, but practicing meditation. Basic meditation requires that we develop some kind of habit, some kind of what we would call mental muscle memory. The technique of meditating, it's a technique like any other kind of practice, and something that we have to learn. Now, this takes time, and I have to use that word again, and it takes sincere practice. I didn't understand this when I first began, and I believe it's not often understood by those setting out to meditate. We don't just instantly meditate when we sit down. It can be a long time, and a long time can be, in my case, years, and not just years, but many years. Because the technique of meditation, the practice of meditation, is a lot like scaffolding on a building when you build a house. When the house is done, we take away the scaffolding. And in this analogy, meditation is the house. That's the goal of meditating. And the techniques of meditation, learning those techniques, like mindfulness, learning mindfulness as a habit, is the scaffolding. And let me give you maybe what is a clearer analogy. If we want to learn to play a musical instrument, like, say, a guitar, we have to learn to tune the guitar. We have to learn a variety of chords on the guitar. We may even have to practice scales so that we can understand how to play a melody. We have to do all of this practice before we can actually play music. So this is what I mean by using the word practice. It's only when we've practiced enough that we can actually just play music. Now, meditation and learning meditation is exactly like this analogy with the guitar, with one difference. And the difference is a big difference. When you learn to play the guitar, you know beforehand what it is you're trying to do. You know what music sounds like. I mean, we can go and listen to music. We can put on a CD. With meditation, this just is not the case. And this is a huge difference. Meditation requires the same kind of practice, the same kind of building muscle memory as learning the guitar. But with meditation, we have no idea and we have no experience of what meditation is. We have no idea what the end result we are working towards is actually like, because we have never achieved that state. We can't just play some, like on a guitar, we play a CD of a B.B. King or something like that. But with meditation, there's nothing we can play and hear the music of awareness or get any better idea than we already have gained about what is the result, what is the goal of meditation, and basically, what is it to meditate? What does that experience feel like? In fact, if we're honest with ourselves, we have no idea, we have no experience with increased awareness, recognizing the nature of the mind, much less whatever enlightenment could be. Personally, we don't. We are only going on what we've read, what we've heard from our friends, and what our teachers have taught us. And this is a big difference. In fact, our expectations, our assumptions, the assumptions that we make about the result of meditation, what it's supposed to be like, in the end, at least for me, became the biggest obstacle to actually knowing and experiencing true meditation. And if you think about it, it's interesting. We think we know what it is we're supposed to be like when we meditate. But if we look at by definition, we just don't know. We have not had the experience. We compare our actual experience in practicing meditation to the expectations, to the idea we build up around it, about it, and usually or often we come up short. We're disappointed in the actuality compared to what we hoped that we would experience and achieve. That disappointment itself is a great, impinges on the actual practice. I mean, it makes our practice harder, our expectations. So expectations are never our friend. And the Buddhists say that by the phrase, don't invite the future. Now, I feel it's important for beginning meditators to admit to themselves and to acknowledge that they have no idea what enlightenment, realization, the true nature of the mind, and all of that is like, because they don't. That's why we're learning to meditate, to find out. But unlike music, we can't just put on a CD, as I mentioned, and hear the music of awareness playing. So we say, oh, it's like that. I just want to do it like that. And we can look at our teachers and see how peaceful or calm or whatever they are. But we have to trust. It's a lot like the movie, if you've ever seen the movie Field of Dreams. If we practice, awareness will come. And it will, but not if our expectation, if what we expect overpowers the minuscule achievement that we actually make. We can get discouraged and we can give it up. We can just stop practicing altogether. So maybe I can just sum it up. Meditation practice is just that. It's practice. And the practice is not the goal of practice. The goal is meditation, to meditate, and the increased awareness that true meditation brings. Our meditation practice is a lot like the training wheels on a kid's bike. Once we learn to actually meditate, we need to take the training wheels off and just meditate. But until that time, we need to keep in mind that practicing takes effort. And any kind of effort is not part of natural meditation. But it's only a way to build a habit of mindfulness, or the mental muscle memory that we need in order to learn to meditate. So please don't confuse the efforts to meditate with meditation. We are practicing meditation, and that's where we're at.